greatest part about all of this is that the Miami Heat are not a good basketball team. Yeah. It's just puzzling to me. They're not good. And yet I feel so confident headed into this series against Boston because they're not good either.
Jeremy, why are you holding your head? They need Robert Williams. Tatum, man.
Robert Williams finally started looking good again.
The Time Lord.
Tatum was 1 for 14, and Boston was a quarter from turning on him forever. Not for now. They were a quarter. God bless him because he kept taking the shot. Because eventually he's going to make the shot. But Boston was 1 quarter from never forgiving that dude. And then 51 in Game 7. Happy Mother's Day. We changed the entire story. Embiid, you're a bum. You're a bum, Embiid.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for finally saying it. He is. Did you see what this loser said? And I know we're going to have Pablo Torre on to capitulate. This was a worse look. I can't believe I'm saying this. This was a worse look than Giannis after the first round.
I want to take a guess at Embiid and what he said. He blamed everyone but himself. Is that – it's
wow.
a guess.
Wow. That's pretty damn good.
That's what he does.
Let's fire up the sound.
Okay.
I still believe that, me and them and, we got the chance to win. But, it's going to take, more than us. We all got to look at ourselves. I got to be better, and I will be better. That's what I'm focused on. All of us, we got to, come back and find ways to just keep improving and, help the team. You can't win alone. I can't win alone. Me and James, we just can't win alone. That's why basketball is played 5-on-5. So, we just need everybody to just, try to keep finding ways to get better, and, we'll be fine.
Huh?
A couple of things here. That's what Damian Lillard said.
Damian
Lillard was right. Damian Lillard isn't the reason why they fail. Joel Embiid and James Harden put on a disaster class. And Joel Embiid, that guy is as emotional a player as it gets because he totally checks out sometimes going down the court. He also said later on, he's like, I want to be more of a playmaker I truly believe myself to be. Dude had 24 assists and 35 turnovers this postseason. His points per game was the single greatest drop-off from an MVP winner in the playoffs we have ever seen.
Stugotz, he's the only MVP to not make it to a conference finals. And as he looks around and says, we can't do it alone, and Damian Lillard says, what do you mean alone? You allowed in a Game 7 that you needed for Tobias Harris to be your leading scorer.
Right.
P.J. Tucker has not been guarded in that series. They stopped guarding him. P.J. Tucker gave you points. Tobias Harris led your team in scoring, and I have this thought so infrequently, Stugotz, so infrequently. Tatum makes the threes in Philadelphia to save their season up against it. It's not a blueprint game, but Doc Rivers is saying, Doc Rivers, who's now blown 7 3-1 or 3-2 leads and has lost 10 Game 7s, twice as many as any other coach. Doc Rivers is saying only one other time I saw that kind of pressure met that way was LeBron James saving a blueprint for the Miami Heat in the building and the team that makes Doc Rivers golden, even though he's lasted through 3 presidencies of failure. Like, he's been bad, like epically coached bad because you won 1 with Garnett, Pierce, and Allen. You won 1.
Should have won more.
And you've been golden forever. But here's what I thought to myself, because I'm not going to put this on Doc. You can. After Tatum does that, fourth quarter, all of racist Boston breathing on his neck, 1 for 14. My immediate thought was, oh, your turn, MVP. You want the legacy of, like, Tatum's been fighting these fights, blocked at the rim by Bam. You want it here? Your turn, MVP. You care deeply. You want to beat Jokic. You're the best, right?
He gave you nothing.
You're the best, right? Tobias Harris is better than you when your team needs you. Like, oh, my. And then after the game, he's going to look so good in a Heat uniform.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Is that what happened after the game?
And we might have played ourselves into a 1-for-1. Bam for Embiid. I cannot wait.
Oh, get out of here.
Into
I
that.
got 2 words for you, Dano. Al Horford.
Yep.
That's what happened to that man.
Winning
he got
plays.
all up in that money.
3 for 16 against Horford. Horford blocked his shot like 3 times earlier in the series.
Well, he's an all-time lockdown defender.
But Stugotz, I could not believe in a Game 7 where you won the last time you were there by 20 points. I simply could not believe. MVP of the league. I need more help after the game. Did you see what Steph was playing with?
You see who Jimmy Butler's playing with?
It's 5-on-5. It's 5-on-5.
You tampered
James
to
and I
get.
need
You
more
tampered. It was 5-on. You tampered to get PJ Tucker so he can miss all those shots from the corner, and he made them in Game 3 for you.
You circumvented the salary cap to get James Harden in a far more agreeable contract and built the team, somehow improved on them when they were supposed to be in cap hell, and they still continually fail to get out of the second round.
But why are you guys seemingly giving Doc Rivers a pass here? Because for Joel Embiid, Dan, at that Game 6 at home, they're trying to close it out, to not touch the ball in the final 4 minutes. If you're the head coach, you got to call a timeout and say, hey,
that's fine.
See the guy over there?
That's fine.
MVP.
Okay,
He's better than you.
That's
He's
fine.
better than
Go
you.
take
He's
the
better
ball.
than you.
Go take the
He's
ball.
better than you.
Go take the ball the way all the leaders of these teams win the game and get to the conference finals, no matter who their coach is, because LeBron kept going to every conference final, no matter who his coach was, because go get the ball. Go get the ball or pass it to the guy who has the open shot. The MVP of the league's got to show you more in that game. He doesn't have to win. Game 7s on the road are hard. But he can't be small. He can't be tiny. He's the MVP. You're the best player in the sport. You're going to Boston. Philadelphia needs you to carry the franchise. You are the process. They got the number 1 pick, and he's the MVP. It's not up to Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers?
You are an octave.
Why are you
that
yelling?
is
Yeah, what's
not
happening,
comfortable
man?
to me. Yeah. You sound like a banshee.
I'm still
you
mad
like
that he
this.
hasn't eaten the shoe.
Eat the shoe.
Eat the shoe!